Hello and welcome to this lesson on the tune Wild Mountain Thyme. Some people know it as Will You Go Lassie Go, and it is a Scottish air. When you hear that word air, that should make you think straight away that you're not going to be playing in a very strict tempo, but you'll be playing in the style that we called rubato, so you can speed up and slow down at will. I love this tune. I've known it a long time, but I've only just recently worked it out. And the reason I worked it out is I was watching a lady playing the harp and singing this song. She was doing it in the key of F, which is probably a better key to sing it in than the key that I'm going to do it in, which is the key of G. So this is a D, G Melodeon. If you have a C, F Melodeon, that would possibly be a better instrument to play it on. But anyway, we're going to do it in G. I'm not going to sing, you'll be pleased to hear. We're just going to play it instrumentally. So we're in the key of G, so all Fs are raised to F sharp automatically. And as is always the case with my music, if it's in the key of G, the notes on this G row will have the normal shaped heads, and the notes on the D row will have the diamond shaped heads. Make sure you printed the music out and you've got it ready. And what I tend to do is this: I print out the sheets and then I sellotape them together, scotch tape them, I think some of you call that, so that they're together. Sometimes if you've got 3 or 4, 5 sheets of music, that's a really good thing to do. I have in front of me, though you can't see them out of shot, 3 music stands for this piece. I only need 1, but when I've got a piece of music that has, as I say, several sheets, 4, 5, 6, 3 music stands, it sounds excessive, but it really isn't, and it takes a lot of pain out of it all. I'm in the home position, pos H as I call it, position home. So first finger on button 4, second finger on button 5, third finger on button 6, and the fourth finger on button 7, because I've got a 4th button start instrument. If you don't know what that means, it means that the 4th button, if I press it on the G row and push the bellows in, gives me G. If that happens when you press the 3rd button on your instrument, you've got a 3rd button start, and so you'll have your fingers laid out on buttons 3, 4, 5 and 6. But I'm here. There's a couple of times in the tune where I'm going to move to pos -1, which is up 1 from there, but we'll get to that as and when. Now, although we're in the key of G, we're actually going to play the first 7 notes that we hear on the D row, hence all those diamond-shaped heads on the notes. The first bar is a pickup bar, so there are only 2 notes in it, and those 2 notes fall on the 4th beat of that first bar. Bar 0 we call this. Bar 1 is the next bar. We are on the pull, and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and play those 2 notes there. G, and then E, finger 2, finger 1. The NC means no chord, no left hand. And by the way, it's probably worth saying that it might be a nice thing to do just to play the whole tune through without any basses at all. I don't do that on my performance video, but that's something you might want to think about doing with an air. That's often a lovely way of starting the tune, then maybe put the chords in afterwards. But we're going to put the chords in as we go in this lesson. So G and then an E on the pull, like I say, fingers 2 and 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and those are the notes for bar 1. Now we have 2 Ds. Now it's the same button that we just pressed, but we are pushing instead of pulling. We play those 2 quavers, 1 and 2 is tied. The second quaver is tied to a crotchet, so you hold that note for 1.5 beats, the half beat where it starts and the crotchet that comes up. And then on beats 3 and 4, we pull again to get E and then G. So we have D, D, E, G. Now we've got basses in bar 1. We have G bass and G chord. Fingers 4 and 3 I use, but you can use 2 and 3 or 1 and 2 if you prefer it. We play those basses on the first note, like that, and then that's for the push. When we change to the pull, we play the E and the G with the right hand. We move over to C bass and C chords, same fingers. So that's. So from the very beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 and